Hi, welcome guys. Happy 2024. Happy New Year. I hope everyone had a wonderful start to the new year. For me, it was solid, it was powerful. The whole of London was lit up with fireworks, and as a fire rising, and the majority of my chart is predominantly fire, as I'm sure you guys can guess. Fireworks on New Year's really is one of the reasons, like of course family, whatever, but it's one of the reasons that I'll always be in London for this particular occasion, especially the fireworks, just the energy that people come with. 2024 had such a powerful start, and I think it's such a wonderful thing to like reflect on. It's the energy that you're bringing. Do you know what I mean? We all have intentions, and it's up to us whether or not we choose to honor them, whether we're honoring ourselves, I guess, ultimately. But there was something about Virgo, you coming correct, you coming in strong, you start in 2024 off in a way that means that you're powered up. And I think you'll start in 2024 powered up, and I really do feel like for the most part Virgo 2023 was to build you up, to polish you up, to make you stronger, to get you aligned again, to get you back on track again, to have you focusing on the right things. And I think 2023 you may have been focusing on all of the wrong things, but there's something really fun about going down the rabbit hole like Alice. There's so many different things to discover, so many different adventures to have, and there's something playful about you, Virgo. I love how I said there's so many different adventures to have, and then the Three of Wands comes up. Virgo, you've done the work, right? Even when you thought that it wasn't worth anything, even when you thought that it wasn't being considered, even when you thought that it was just nothing, you did something really right. And I think now, 2024, throughout the whole year, you really get to see a lot of returns on a lot of good deeds that you've already done, good things you've already done, investments you already made, time you'd already put in. There's a lot of payouts here. There's a lot of like investments here. There's a lot of really good opportunities here. There's lots of time to see things come in, receiving. There's something really powerful about this energy of being in receptive mode. There's a calm and a patience that goes with it. The Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Virgo, I think you know that it's a happy family you want. And I think you have to be really quite honest and really quite clear and really quite forthright about exactly that. This year, I think you're going full force for everything that brings you comfort, joy, protection. Don't hold back on your truth. You may have been forced to, in some way or another, like shoo away or look away from the concept of being worthy of being part of a family, or having a family of your own, or being part of something that you know is full of contentment and joy and all of the right kind of love that you seek. And I feel like you're here at this point where your honest truth, and it's really, I think now your responsibility to be really forthright about how much power there is in you speaking your truth about how you will not accept anything less, and how you will actually with your own hands cut away anything that does not contribute towards you receiving the utmost contentment. That's it, Virgo. That's it. This needs to be the King of Cups. So whenever the King of Cups shows up, it's always someone who's not the querent. It's always somebody who's not the person that we're reading for, which always indicates that there is some sort of emotionally well-placed, emotional intelligent assistance that's about to be received by the person that I'm reading for. Also, there is something about you having ridden the ebbs and flows of life, right? And mastered to place your throne so haphazardly, so casually on top of the grand expanse of the constant flux of the ocean. Things are always changing. As of today, the 1st of January, Mercury has come out of retrograde and is now going 1,000 miles ahead in the sign of optimistic Sagittarius. There is something about adventures, about brand new horizons. There is something about needing to excel, to expand, to see the grander picture, the bigger, vaster expanse. And here you are with Jupiter having gone direct also in the sign of Taurus. You've been through your fair bit, and I think if you are to honor the fact that Mercury is now direct and you are being told to speak your honest truth, don't leave anything behind, don't leave anything unsaid, say exactly what you mean, say exactly how you mean it. And if there is nothing that you are going to tolerate other than the utmost contentment, the utmost comfort, the utmost protection, the utmost love with your people, those that surround you, you're going to have to really understand that when the help comes, accept it. Don't look it away. That's the Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. That's the Wheel of Fortune, and that is the Nine of Swords. I think you have had ample time to ruminate on things, and I think you have to make a really active decision now that you decide. You progress or you stay in the past. All of these things that you know had a lot of your attention, that were creating anxiety, that were not necessarily in the utmost benefit for you, frankly speaking, like the things that had caused you a lot of trauma, triggers, you have to leave it behind you. And there's nothing selfish about that. It's literally a decision. It's literally a decision. The thing is, you have to build yourself up to that, you know? Some people can do this and they're really good at it. They can like cut away from shit and just be like, I'm done with it. Process the emotions and just move swiftly on. The thing here is, there is not only some sort of emotional intelligence that is needed by you, but there is also some sort of intellectual kind of reasoning about where it is that you know that there are certain things that just can't play on you anymore. You can't be in fear. You can't be in fear anymore, because the more aligned and honest and truthful and upfront and diligent and just receptive you are right now, I think what you'll find that there's lots of offers and opportunities, emotional, that are leading to something that means that, yeah, there's a brand new cycle. And guess what? I think there's a lot of good coming forward now. I think there's a lot of fortunate, really good, fortunate things that are coming about now after a period of real isolation, difficulty, toughness, mental conflict. Think about it now, Virgo. You are being offered the opportunity to take the risk. Take the risk on being happy. Take the risk on being fortunate. Take the risk on yourself. Take a risk on the fact that you did the work, and you have seen now that there are others who come nowhere near the level of not only intellect, emotional, intelligence, intellectual intelligence. Even in your personal presence, there are people that have shown you that they are just not even worthy of being on the same smorgasbord as you. And instead of allowing people to contribute to your intellectual clogging up of your systems, you need to clear your crown chakra, and don't clown yourself. You will not allow yourself to be subjected to anxiety, because you are going to be emotionally and intellectually intelligent. And I think a lot of that has to do with you clearing up your thoughts, clearing up the things that you need to say, and being quite forthright and present about the things that need to be said. You don't need to tolerate bad behavior from anyone. You don't need to. And I feel like if you're being really quite honest about your motivations for 2024, then step forward, because you're about to see a lot of miracles, a lot of spectacles, a lot of wonderful things to see. In winter, in the heart of this winter, you're rebirthing, you're regrowing. There is something about regeneration. There is something about you being powerful and healing and growing. I love that. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Just a side message. If something died in terms of friendships, relationships, if some of you lost pregnancies this year, my condolences to you. You have to use this time to understand Two of Pentacles and Two of Wands, where it is that your planning and your preparation and your better judgment is going to protect you and prevent you from going down some sort of cyclical loops and cyclical cycles, things that you know are just repetitive patterns, and it's just bullshit that's going to repeat itself. You got to be a little bit emotionally intelligent about your investment in yourself this year. Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Unless you're not willing to maintain and withhold those boundaries, there are things that might be at risk. And Virgo, I think it's safe to say that you are all about you this year, and there's nothing wrong with that, because as long as you're taking care of you, you're able to take care of others. I think, Virgo, it's time to bask in the richness now. It's time to be fortunate now. And I think it's time to find that family that you've been looking for the longest time now. There's a lot of sacral chakra, solar plexus here. We could even do root, sacral, solar. Do you know, that's a lot of the bottom chakras. And there is something about being really grounded and knowing your worth when it comes to those. I think if you're willing to be really honest about the fact that you're not accepting anything less than true happiness and joy, then you're golden. But I don't think you should allow any more anxiety for yourself. Do you know what I mean? Cut it all off. Be really honest about how it is time to close out a certain chapter in a certain cycle where anxiety and stress and worry and the people that contributed to that, they need to go. This is 2024. Like, you've got a lot of fortune and blessings and real true contentment that you're being presented with by real offers. Do you know what I mean? By real cups. No flimsy shit, no fake shit, fake love for fake people. None of that, no. It's time for the good stuff. And like I said, maintain your boundaries and plan and prepare and really and truly get into receiving mode, Virgo. I want to pull some romance cards for you just because, why not? There is an awful lot of good making its way to you in 2024. Remember that, Virgo. All right, deep breath in. Virgo in love. Messages in their highest and best good. Boom, town, wedding, and free yourself. This situation involves marriage, and it's time to take back control of your life. Worth waiting for. Trust. Love yourself first. And finances and career was under that. And you know what all that says? Is how worthy you deem yourself. And I think right now it's really important for you to remember that you are really worthy. And the more importance that you give yourself, the more power you give yourself. And if you allow your power to be stolen, no bueno. There are a lot of, I think, beliefs, conscious and subconscious, that may be clogging up the programs right now. And a lot of you need a little bit of like neural rewiring. I would say even a body detox. So when it says free yourself, it's time to take control back of your life, I think what this is really saying is that you don't necessarily need to free yourself of people. You need to free yourself of conditioning. I love fireworks. Oof. Okay, listen, free yourself. This situation involves marriage worth waiting for, and the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of, I mean, it's the good shit. I love you. 33% of tarot card readings, exclusive sale. Prices are never going to be like this ever again. Head over to the website rubyreadstarot.com, book yourself a reading. It will change your entire life in a really good way. And if you'd like to make a donation to the channel, you can do so. Details are in the description box. Leave me a comment, let me know how you're doing, leave the video a thumbs up, and ciao for now.